have a pizza cutter.
Oh no.
Wow. 2.
Yeah. And you probably don't use it that much. Well, hi, I'm Dawn from The Minimal Mom, and glad to be joined by my twin sister Diana. I think we're looking more alike than we have
Is it the straight hair?
in the past.
Highlights?
Color.
I mean, we are identical, so
Yeah.
it's bound to happen.
And normally you'll see Diana with me on our Sunday morning videos, but today we wanted to do some decluttering, organizing in her kitchen. And I think, how long have you lived here, Diana?
3 years.
3 years. So I think any of us after maybe even a year, we just kind of need to do a reset, a refresh of our kitchen. We've learned things along the way, so it's not wrong. It's just things creep in.
And life changes. We had a baby and now she has bottles and bowls and...
And so it is good, I think, for any of us, especially who are busy. I've talked about this in my other kitchen video. We need an efficiency kitchen. We need a place where we don't mind being, where we don't feel stressed out when we walk into it. I mean, I don't know about you, when my kitchen's clean, I feel like I can cook. Oh. And I'll cook dinner.
Or I can go to bed at night.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Tom has even gone so far to say that when the kitchen's clean, he feels like life is under control. And I was like, wow, I think we underestimate the impact of our environment on our emotional well-being. Yeah. And so the reason I say this is because let's set the scene and let's not keep anything in our kitchen that could cause us stress, that could cause us anxiety, that could cause us guilt. Oh, I paid money for that, now I don't want to get rid of it. Yep. Whether it's groceries or pots and pans.
Utensils.
Let's just say, you know what, I deserve better and I'm worth it to get rid of these things that are causing me guilt and stress.
Well, and I mean, I asked for Dawn's help. Like, let's be honest, she's my sister. I am really actually perfectly capable of doing this on my own. I've seen every video too. But I mean, there's part of me that's a little stressed out by this too. Yeah. You know, so I think sometimes you need support, even if it is your favorite YouTube, person, put it on in the background, know that, yeah, it honestly feels a little overwhelming to me, but I'm like, we're just gonna set aside an hour right now, and I know we're gonna actually get it all done in that amount of time. So it's just like, schedule it in, put on a good video in the background, and let's go for it.
And I do have a list of questions that you can ask yourself, or you could give to somebody that's coming over to help, because that outside perspective is really helpful. It could be your 10-year-old child. Like, I think about our oldest and I'm like, she'd be fully capable of asking me these questions and challenging me on things.
She'd be ruthless.
She'd be good at this, So I'll link to that down below, that question sheet. It's helpful to have that in front of you. So today let's talk about what we're gonna tackle in Diana's kitchen and a few things that you might need to get started. So we are gonna go after your pantry cabinet. Yep. That's a big source of creep.
So that's one where, like, that I haven't actually taken much of a pass at, because like when I redid the cabinets, so I painted them gray, that I actually did a lot of deep cleaning, but that one I was able just to kind of shove everything back a little. So that one's pretty raw and real. So thank you for help with that.
And then also your utensil drawer for your cooking utensils.
That one did get cleaned out already once.
Oh, wow.
So,
no, that's no judgment here.
And when I was cleaning out other drawers, it kind of became the catch-all.
Okay. And then also your baking cabinet.
Yeah, I actually am really proud of the organization on the doors in there for my spices. That has been functioning amazingly well. Yeah. And so we'll link to those racks because I love them. I even was able to screw them in and install them myself. Good job. Which I always love that. Yeah. But now, birthday candles and extra spices and just random things have been finding their way in there, so I could use help with that.
So a few things that we are gonna need for this project are some bins to put stuff in, because we like how that contains things, but also you can pull them out. We did invest in some acrylic bins because these will last forever. Yeah. They're square, everything stands up nice. But any route you go, clear is the best so you can see what's inside. Many of you said that you also just use these clear shoe boxes from the dollar store. That is totally fine too. And then the other thing, besides garbage bag and donation bags, is to have a big tote for quarantine or to put stuff in if we just can't decide.
Well, and so that's for our own peace of mind, right?
Exactly.
How often do you really go back to your quarantine bin and get anything out there?
Never. I've never, ever. So just grab a bin box. If we come across things we just can't decide, we'll throw it in the bin. We're gonna put a date on it and say donate after this date.
Okay, I'm like nervous excited, right? I mean.
All right, so I think we're gonna start with the pantry cabinet. So again, we're gonna pull everything out of it. Anything that's expired or you have not used in a year, can we just make a deal right now? If you have not used it in a year,
yeah,
it's gone. And we're just gonna cut our losses.
All right, deal.
We're gonna get rid of it, okay?
1 year. Okay, this is kind of sad. This looks so good. It's for buffalo chicken. You just shred the chicken and pour it on.
Yeah.
But it's from 2016 now.
Yeah.
That's probably a little past.
I'd say up to a year, I'll be usually like,
yeah,
we'll risk it. But the flavor doesn't taste as good.
I mean, overall, I didn't have a ton that we're having to throw away, so I'm glad about that. I think this would have tasted good.
I know, that's the biggest bummer, right? It's like, oh, it would have been good.
Yeah. Most of these things belong in there except for the random half full box of wine glasses. Okay. And there's definitely like some protein powder here that is past due. Okay. For sure. So.
And how about all of those plastic and paper?
What am I going to do with those? That has been a major pain point for sure because they just kind of get shoved in there and definitely need a good solution for that.
So we were thinking a basket for those. We're just having trouble finding one that fits right now, but we'll figure that out. Okay, so now you're gonna do a quick sort through this stuff, sort out anything that you want to get rid of, and then the rest we will wipe out the cabinets and then fit it back in.
2.
Yeah. And you probably don't use it that much.
Uh-huh. One year?
Yeah, if you haven't used it in a year, it's out of here.
Okay. Okay, I did it.
Oh, good job. That didn't take long, huh? So here are all your plastic bags and paper bags, and so we moved them down here to that shelf. I asked Diana, you had them up here, and I'm like, you're giving away your prime real estate to silly plastic bags. So
that's perfect.
This is where having outside perspective is really helpful too, because a lot of times our brain just doesn't even think about, you know.
Dawn took the wine box, the wine glass box, and look how it created these nice little dividers. I think that is very creative because we couldn't find a bin in my house.
Surprisingly.
So you recycled that. I think that's awesome.
Yep, and we just stacked up a few paper bags. And you said you don't even use them on a weekly basis, so we just kept a few. Same with plastic bags. We probably accumulate more than we use.
But look at all that room that's left.
Right. But this is what's actually realistic. When we think about what we cook in a week and how our shopping habits, most of us shop weekly, that you can get the stuff you need. It feels so much better to only have the stuff we're gonna use.
Yeah. Ta-da.
Awesome.
I'm really proud of this.
I think it's just gonna feel good when you open the cabinets. I think we don't realize how chaotic and stressful our cabinets can feel at times.
Exactly. I'll just leave the door open now.
Yeah, right.
People come in, I'll be like, look. Welcome to the utensil drawer. Yeah. Maybe another day.
Okay.
All
right, today is the day.
All right, we're all in this together.
So you're gonna put what you're keeping up on the counter, and then we have our bin down here for things we just don't know about.
Yep, and then what's behind it is also the trash.
Okay, so if you see stuff going that way.
Yep, okay. A pizza cutter. Oh no. See, the stuff in the back I feel pretty confident about.
Right.
And it's so crazy I did this 3 years ago.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, so honestly my initial reaction was that's a lot of keep.
Oh really?
Stuff.
I thought I did really good. Okay.
Like, do you need 2 rice scooper things?
These?
Yeah.
No. Okay, thank you.
And then, I mean, I would try getting by with like 1 pancake flipper spatula.
Okay.
That's the beauty of the quarantine bin.
Right. Because I do feel a little
divided
about that.
I like the solid myself, but
so probably we don't need.
Oh goodness, so many serving spoons.
Okay.
No.
So 1 slotted, 1 not, 1. I guess I have 2 that are like ladles here. We use that for tea.
Okay.
Smashing, grabbing, basting. This is just used at Christmas time. Like for like truffles?
Yeah, so could you throw it in your Christmas bin?
Yes, good
Okay.
thinking.
I just, like, truly, I like to have my kitchen as pared down as possible.
Muddle, ice cream.
I mean, so all these things you use on a monthly basis?
For sure. Now I think we did it.
Okay.
Does this look better?
This looks a lot better.
Okay.
This looks good. Okay.
I'm really excited about these because I feel like only what fits in them then will stay. You know, like
Sure.
you can't just keep adding endlessly.
Yay, you solved the puzzle,
That was fun.
right?
I actually feel really good about this.
Like when you open this drawer now, isn't it gonna feel good and things won't be sliding all over the place?
And everything just has a home.
Right. I like it. And so here is our
Well,
things
that's more
we're
than
not
expected.
sure. So we'll put a date on it, and then after that, if you don't pull anything out, then you can get rid of it. So I actually just rearranged this a little bit more and moved the acrylic bins to the back, so then these are what she uses every day. So those will be in the front, and then we'll put some poster putty under the bins to hold them in place.
I think it's good that we went for kind of like an easy win first. Like this drawer,
Sure.
that was like, there was
Doable.
no emotional attachment there. It was very practical. Use this, don't use this, and stuff. And so this
Okay.
this one stresses me out probably
Okay.
the most. And so again, we're just gonna take everything out.
Yep.
And then put back in what we need. More sprinkles. Oh look, I brought the same ones again because I didn't know I had these ones. Yeah. Do you want to take these home?
Yeah. So the bins are especially nice here because it's a little bit higher up and we're short. And so you can pull the whole bin down and
I'm
use
actually
it.
really excited to get the baking stuff organized because I love baking. I love birthdays, everything about it. So having that all together is gonna feel really good.
Yeah.
So.
You could also use something like this round bowl that I just got from the
Yep.
dollar store too. Like that can hold sprinkles or spices or
Oh sure.
things like
Some
that
bigger
too.
things.
So you do not have to spend a lot of money.
Okay, so spices are in one, including seasoning packets, and then baking is in another. I love that. And
Voila.
voila! I honestly can't believe it. That we got it down to 2. That feels
Yeah.
really good. You know, and now I can easily just pull it out and grab the baking stuff.
Awesome. So I think we did all this in about 45 minutes.
For real.
And we
Yeah.
tackled about a third of your kitchen.
And it feels so good. Like seriously, if you've been thinking about it, get a few acrylic bins or shoe boxes or whatever and just go for it.
And just be ruthless. If you're going back and forth, do I need to keep it or not? Probably you don't need it.
No,
Do you think?
I actually feel, because honestly having the cupboards like so lean and just accessible, I think that's worth it, not having just as much inventory to manage.
I think
or
so.
That one little specialty spatula that you use
Right.
once a year. So.
And especially if you have a small kitchen, I keep my crock pot in the basement. I keep my cake stands in the basement. So don't try and fit your occasional use stuff in your kitchen if you just don't have enough space, so you can enjoy those open spaces in your cabinets. I think it makes a big difference. So, good
So
job.
if you want the minimal mom to come to you,
Yeah.
just comment below.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
right.
Put this video on in the background. We're all in it
Yeah, we're here
together.
with you and cheering you on and saying you can do it and it's so worthwhile. So, well, thank you so much for joining us. A thumbs up is the best compliment you can give us. And if you want to see more videos like this, definitely give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment below what part of your kitchen is giving you a hard time, or if you've had some good wins or some tips of your own, leave those down below. Everyone reads through the comments and it's really helpful. So, thank you so much for watching. We will see you on Sunday morning and we hope you have a really good day.
Did you get this in the background?
A little bit.
And what happened was this drawer threw up onto this surface.
Okay.
And so it's out of control. It's never been like this. So you'll help me?
Yeah.
Okay.